Hi guys, it's April 17th, Jessie Bartholomew here. I'm going to talk today about Instagram stories, show you guys what those are about, how to make them. So if you haven't seen it before, this is our company Instagram page. It's at weichert.louisville. So this is where I post all of y'all's listings and closings and market stats and things like that. So our bio is there in the middle, and then the circles down here, these are highlights. So if you go down to the home button down here on the bottom left, this is your feed, right? So if other accounts post things, you can scroll through and look at them here. So up here, these circles are stories. Instagram stories disappear after 24 hours of being posted unless you save them, and then when you save them, they become highlights, these circles on your profile that never go away unless you delete them later. So highlights, stories, and stories can become highlights. Still with me? So to create a story, there are two ways. You can swipe left to your camera, or you can click the camera up here on the top left. Either way, that's going to take you to your camera. To go into your camera roll, you can swipe up, and then you can just grab anything from your camera roll. So from here, this is sort of like your studio. There are several different things you can do. So with the A's, this is where you can type. You can select a color based on the photo that you've uploaded so that you can match your colors. You can change that font, and you can make it bigger or smaller. The square smiley face, this is going to pull up a whole other set of things you can add. I try to add the location as much as possible. It's another way for you to be found in a search. You can pinch and make it bigger or smaller and drag it to where you want it to be. If you don't like something, you can drag it with your finger down to the bottom into this trash can. Back to my square here. You can mention other accounts by typing their name like that. You can add hashtags. You can add GIFs. So I would type in here, you can search Weichert, and I've made a bunch of GIFs for Weichert. Or you can type other things as well, like summer, and all sorts of graphics will come up. You can also do polls where you can ask a question and they can respond. You can do a countdown. Okay, so endless options. Now, if you want to post it to your story, bottom left, this will send it to everybody that follows you. Or you can pick specific people that you want to send it to. For now, I'm going to just share it to our story. So now we're going to appear at the top of everybody else who follows our account. That's why Instagram stories are important. They put you front and center of anybody that follows you. So you want to update your story as much as possible so that you're always up at the top here. So when people start to look at it, I can swipe up here and it'll give me a list of people who have viewed it. If I want to save it, like I was talking about saving it as a highlight, you can come down here and click highlight. Now I have some already existing, so I could add it to one of the categories I've made, or I could create a new one. So now there's a new highlight right there. When someone goes to your profile, they can also view your highlights that way by clicking on your main picture there. Okay, so that's an overview of Instagram stories. As always, if you have any questions, call or email me. Thanks.